Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. So it is another beautiful morning here in southern Arizona, and it is also another episode in the home renovation series. Today is episode 19. So we have got 18 other episodes in this series. If you are new here, be sure that you go back and watch all of them. We bought this home a couple of months ago and we have been working at completely renovating it. We are getting ready to start on the outside of the house here soon. So be sure that you subscribe if you are new and go back and watch all of those previous videos. We've got a couple of things that we'll be working on in this video, putting up some blinds in the house and of course painting a few more posts black. I want to get all the posts painted black before the guys come and do the stucco, and a little bit of an update on us restuccoing our house. I know I told you a couple of episodes back that we are no longer going to be painting this house. Instead, our contractor is going to come and restucco the entire house with a product called Total Wall. Our contractor has been really booked up and busy, but we just talked to him. I think it was yesterday. My husband was on the phone with him and he said that he probably will be able to get out here and start prepping this house for the stucco in about 2 weeks. So stay tuned for all of that. In the next week or two, me and my husband are going to have to run to Tucson and pick out the color for the stucco. We are just going to get straight into this home renovation video, but before we do, I wanted to quickly tell you that this video is in collaboration with my sweet friend here on YouTube. Her YouTube name is StyleMomXO. I know that you guys are going to love her YouTube channel. They actually just recently built a house in Tucson, Arizona, so they don't live too far from us. We're hoping that we can do a meetup here soon. She's got lots of awesome videos about their new house over on her channel. She also does Costco hauls and cleaning videos, and the video that she posted today is a makeover of their son's bedroom, so be sure that you go and watch that video. I know it's going to be awesome. If you go over to her channel, be sure that you let her know that I sent you. Okay, so now let's get started with this video, and we're going to start off by painting some porch posts. Okay, I will show you guys what we painted last time over here, but we did add this fridge over here at this bar area. This is from New Air. It's just the perfect little size to have out here to keep drinks in. It's not very full right now, but we fill this up if we have people over to eat out here on the porch or have bonfires. This is just the perfect little compact outdoor fridge, so I'll have a link for it down below. So in the last video, I pressure washed off all of this wood and I painted these posts black, and yes, I know I should have pressure washed this wood harder. I could have set the pressure washer on a way higher setting, but I was setting it on a higher setting and it started to really beat up this wood, so it kind of scared me to pressure wash it very hard. So I'm just going to try and see what the sealer does to it and see if it covers it all up, but we're going to work on that another day. Today, before we go and paint the porch post at the side of the house, I'm going to finish painting this top beam black and then this one down here. The paint color I've been using is Tricorn Black by Sherwin-Williams, but we just get it in the Valspar because it's cheaper, but yet it's still the exact same color. Okay, so 2 coats of paint later and these posts are complete. Now the only thing that I have left to do is to put that sealer on this wood and then nail in those backboards. Okay, so the next big job that I have been dreading is painting these posts black here on the carport. So I have to paint, there's 1, 2, 3, and then I also have to paint these beams that go along the top up here. And then we'll probably just have them put that stucco on this wood ceiling as well, and then the beams will be black. a few comments when I'm painting porch posts like this of people asking why I don't use a small roller to paint these porch posts. And the reason is I just like to use a large brush over a roller for porch posts like this. It's just easier for me. And yeah, that's basically the only reason. You could do either or, but it's just easier for me to use a big brush, especially up on the beams. And also this ladder came in very handy when I was painting because the top of it has the indent for your paint bucket to sit in. So that was just awesome for when I was standing up here painting. Okay, so I got the first coat of paint on this top beam and then also this post over here on all sides. This is almost done drying. It dries super fast because it's so hot out here. So once this is completely dry, then I will come in and do a really quick second coat, and then I can go over and start on the first coat on this beam and post. Hopefully I can finish all of this afternoon. Took a little break to come in and make me and the boys a cold smoothie to eat because it's really hot outside. So this is my absolute favorite smoothie. It doesn't look very appetizing right now, but in here we've got ice, peanut butter, cocoa powder, almond milk, dash of vanilla, and 1 banana. And that's everything. So now we're gonna blend it up. Okay, so here's the finished smoothie, and it may not look that appetizing, but trust me, it is so delicious. Maybe it's just me, but this is always my favorite go-to smoothie, and I make it really thick with ice, so then I just eat it with a spoon. This is gonna taste so good because I've been outside in the heat. Okay, we had our little smoothie break, and now I gotta get back to painting. I just have this second beam and post to do, 2 coats on, and then I'll be done. I've got an hour to get this done. And what I did while I took my little break is I put my wet paintbrush into a baggie just so that it would stay wet, it wouldn't get dried out, and I could take like a 20-minute break without it drying up. Before we paint that second post, I thought I would give you guys a quick update on this pomegranate bush because I haven't shown you guys here on YouTube this bush in a really long time. You can see we've got some really big red ones up there. This has just been a crazy process to watch because these started out as a flower and now look how big they are and what they've turned into. It's just been so awesome to watch. This branch right here got so loaded with pomegranates that it's just touching the ground. It can't even stay up anymore. And here is at the back of the bush, we got a bunch of pomegranates back here as well, but all of these back branches are really weighted down with pomegranates, as you can see. So yeah, I will definitely share when we harvest these and show what all we make with them. This type of outdoor paint is so thick, and if you just let it sit for just a tiny bit in this hot weather, it really starts to skim up on top, so I have to constantly be stirring it.
Please, Mommy. When I break down, I can paint.
Thankfully, there's some nice clouds that are going over the sun, so that's shading it, cooling it down a little bit. Okay, I am officially done with these beams and posts. It took 2 coats of paint on everything, but I'm finally done. Took all afternoon. I am ready to quit for the day, and we will get back to the projects tomorrow. This morning we're going to work at the front porch out here. We're going to work on painting this ceiling up here. And this ceiling just has to be some type of light gray color. So I didn't want to go out and buy new paint. We had about a half a bucket of white ceiling paint. And so I just mixed in some of those gray samples that I had and made my own light gray color. Didn't have to go out and buy any new paint. And I really like this design that they have up here on the ceiling, and I'll probably be keeping these black lights up here as well. I just want to switch out the light bulbs. Jalen is painting all the edges with a paintbrush, and we're not worrying about getting paint on this stucco at all because, like you guys know, they're going to come and re-stucco the house, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm using the roller to roll the paint onto the ceiling here, and yeah, hopefully we only have to do one coat. Well, we've just about got this whole ceiling painted. I got all of the rolling done, and Jalen is just finishing up with the brush. He just had to get a little bit more paint, and it definitely turned out a lot whiter than I thought it was going to. When I mixed it up, it looked like light gray, but now that we have it on, it looks white, but it's totally fine. It's just this one ceiling that's going to be white, and it helps to brighten up this porch over here because this porch has always been kind of dark, so white ceiling should help. I like your little XO that you wrote over here. Jalen does not enjoy painting at all, so I'm very grateful that he helped me today to paint this ceiling. There's a little baby lizard behind the... Oh. There's the other baby lizard. Okay, so this spare bedroom hasn't had a light since, I think, demo day when we took everything out of the house before they started working on the walls and the ceilings. So today Jalen's going to install a temporary light up here so that we can finally have some light in this room. Okay, we got the temporary light put up here, and like I had said, we just did a temporary light because we don't know what this room is going to be in the future, and until I know what it's going to be, we just need a temporary light so we can have light in here. For now, it's just a spare room. I have all my music stuff on this end. We've got lots of storage in this closet. This is the only place I have to put my Kraus sink and faucet right now, and we have a guest bed in here on a platform, and we don't have the guests stay in here. We only have guests about 3 times a year. So what we do is the day before the guests come, we just move this over to the office so that the guests can have their own bathroom on the other side of the house, but we store it in here just so that it doesn't take up extra room in the office. And this mattress and platform combo is perfect for that because they are so easy to move. We can move them over to the office in just a couple of minutes. This mattress has got handles on the side, so it's really easy for us to move this. We didn't even realize that it was going to be such a lightweight, easy platform to move until we got it, and it's literally the perfect platform for this because after we move the mattress over to the office, we can just pick up the platform and just quickly carry it over there all in one piece. It's super easy. If we had to take the platform apart, it just pops together in like 4 areas and you're done. But yeah, we would really recommend the Helix mattresses. They're so comfortable and their platform is awesome too. I'll have the link for them down below. This video is not sponsored by Helix, but they did send this over to us for our guest room, so a big thank you to them. My blinds from blinds.com finally came in the mail the other day. I think I ordered these like over a month ago now, but they're custom fit to size. They had to be specialty made for our windows, so it's understandable why they took so long. This is the color that I went with. We'll get these put up and then you guys can get a little better look at them. Okay, so I need your help. I can't decide if I like these blinds or not. They ended up being more of a reddish, like dark brown color than I thought they were going to be. And they probably would be fine. When I look at them, I just have a feeling that is just not quite right. Okay, so I got one for this window, the kitchen window, and then this big window that we've got over here by the kitchen, because these are the only 3 windows in this main living area. And I originally just was gonna put blinds on these 2 windows because these are the only 2 windows that the sun beats in on and we need some type of blind. Then I thought if these are the only 3 windows in this main living area, I have to put blinds on all of them just so that they would all match. So I put one on this window too, even though I'm never gonna pull that blind down because the sun does not shine in that window. Then we only put one in the kitchen as well, and we didn't get the one hung up over here for this window. Reason being is because the contractor has to come back and re-texture around this window. After he left, we just were not very happy with how this texture turned out. It does not match the other texture on the wall. It's just too heavy, but he hasn't been able to come back and fix this yet because he's been so busy. So now he's not gonna be able to fix it until they come and do the stucco on the outside of the house, which that'll probably be hopefully in like 2 weeks or something. So we just didn't want to bother hanging the blind up there when we were going to have to take it down when he retextured and I painted and everything. I just don't think that this blind looks right in this kitchen, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to agree with me. So I only need to pull down a blind in the kitchen from like 1 to 4 in the afternoon when it's really hot because the sun just beats in this window so bad. So I think that I might just get a different blind for this window and only put a blind in the kitchen window. And this little window over here, I think that I'm just going to do curtains all the way up to the ceiling and no blinds. And if the sun gets a little bit hot in this window, we can always just pull the curtains together for those couple of hours because the sun does not beat as bad in this window as it does in that kitchen window. I'm not sure yet, but I think that's what the plan is going to be for now. So I'll get a different blind for here and then just do curtains on the other 2 windows. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.